Welcome everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new video. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be breaking down what we regard as the best play to ever be done in Osiris League for running that arc. We are talking about the sneaky tactics TR strategy. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. But before we dive into it, do me a massive favor. If you haven't already, sub to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss a single video or live stream. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button and leave us a comment down below with if you think this is the best mid strat that you have ever seen in Rise of Kingdoms. And here are a couple of comments that were from our previous video. So thank you again for all the love and support. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the breakdown. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited to be doing a breakdown on what is regarded, in my opinion, as the best mid strat to ever be done in Osiris League throughout the entire existence of Rise of Kingdom. So I am very, very excited to do the breakdown of this. For those of y'all who don't know, we are going to watch a small clip from the cast that we did over the match and really kind of just let the clip play through. There will be a couple of segments where I'm going to stop to really draw y'all's attention in and bring some things to light. And then after that, we are essentially going to dive in to the Bulba studio, really break it down so that y'all can understand kind of what they did. And for those of y'all in TR, Nelson, Van Diesel crew, let me know in the comments down below how close I was, if I was right, what things I got wrong, if you would like to. And for those of y'all in watching the video, let me know what y'all think about the strat in itself, whether there were some things I missed, all that kind of fun jazz. But without further ado, ladies and gents, let's get into the clip. Woo-wee! I'm excited. Let's get this. Five-point skill grants hidden status to up to 30 marches with 50% increased march speed. So maybe they could be in mid, guys. That's the question. The sneaky tactics, technically, if they're hiding 30 marches, they could all be in mid right now. Running charge.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Let's scrub back a hot second, guys and gals, because I want y'all to see something real quick. And I kind of missed it. Give me 1 second. So here we go. We scrub back a little bit. I want y'all to pay attention to where the arc carrier was. Okay, he randomly pops up. So we scrub back a little bit and let's play it again. Play it again. So maybe they could be in mid, guys. That's the question. Did you see it? Look, here he goes. Here he goes. At this point, they knew they fucked up. Look. Watch this. He is right.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Surprise, motherfucker! Nobody saw them. They got hidden. Look, everybody's still brawling, and those two just popped up out of nowhere. All right, let's get back to the clip. And then the second part I want y'all to pay attention to is watch what happens when they start running after running charge. For those of y'all who don't know, with sneaky tactic, the second you start targeting somebody, it instantly makes your march reappear. So watch how they just bloop, 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 bloop. It's like, oh man, it was like gophers in the hole. It looks so good. Watch this. The sneaky tactics, technically, if they're hiding 30 marches, they could all be in mid right now. Running charge. Oh, he's running it. Go! 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 Look at them all pop up. Look at them all pop up. Oh, they're doing it. Oh, they snuck it. We scrub back and then look at all these marches. Look at all these marches. Dude, I was crying. Look at them all right here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all those marches. Surprise, motherfucker. Oh man, hold on. Apologies. Oh man, I'm having way too much fun with this. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Let's go ahead and I'm going to play a couple more seconds of this and then we're going to flip over to the studio, right? Here we go. Get out. They used the 30 marches to get him in middle, sneaky, because they all fell asleep. They thought nobody was there. And I think they were sitting there the whole time. They were there. He's gone. He's gone. Oh. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take it over to the studio and really dive deep and break down exactly what they did. We'll see you all in a couple minutes. And we are now in the Bulba studio. Ladies and gentlemen, we're really going to dive into the nitty gritty as to why the strategy worked, what you can do to counter it if you encounter this strategy, and really give some kudos to the planners and TR. They executed this strategy absolutely flawless. So shout out to the TR planners, Van Diesel and crew. Y'all did, oh, man, y'all got me beyond excited to see this strat. So congrats to TR on executing what I regard as the #1 play to ever have been done in mid Osiris League history. So let's really dive into it and get into the breakdown. So y'all know we always start with colors red and green. Green will be where Song is, and we will go and start with them and their positioning in mid off the rip. So let's really get into that. Okay, so Song was positioned on this side of the map. Okay. On the other side, and now keep in mind, they were pressuring TR this in these two directions, because then we're going to flip over and give TR, who were coming from these two sides. Okay, so they were on that side, this side. Okay, and they were rotating in from both directions. Okay, and now the timing on this has to be absolutely perfect. Okay, for those y'all understanding, they had already been rotating for about 2-3 minutes, funneling all their troops in from the bottom, in from the bottom, in from the bottom. Okay, meanwhile, there was literally nothing, and I mean nothing, and we'll do a different color for this one. There was literally, we'll do purple for this. There was literally nothing going on up here. Okay, so purple is where there was no action whatsoever. Okay, there was zero action. Okay, so of course Song is thinking, well, they're all just going to funnel in, trying to push up because they're coming in late. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know the sneaky tactics get popped with about a minute and 20 seconds before the arc spawns. That way it runs all the way through to when the arc was going to spawn. Or no, it was actually less. And they popped it. And oh man, it was beautiful. All right, let's switch back to red, who are TR. Okay, so at the same time we get to the countdown, hit 0, stroke of midnight. Cinderella has not made it back to her house. She's turning into a pumpkin. Okay, and as it hits 0, I shit you not, I am super excited. I showed y'all in the clip, you see 2 marches, 2 TR arc runners that pop up on this top right portion of the structure. Okay, they pop up, they instantly start grabbing it, and nobody, and I mean nobody, focuses on them. They don't notice them at all. Okay, they grab the arc. Everybody on Song in green is focused still in that direction of pushing down, and at the same time, sorry about that, apologies. And at the same time, they're just focused on the south. Okay, these 2 arc runners, one grabs it and immediately starts booking it. Okay, so he starts booking it up here and immediately starts running. Okay, now I'm going to erase it and then let y'all know exactly what happens. Okay, so the arc runner gets over here. Okay, they're starting to run. He literally is running direct. Okay, at the same time, let's flip over to green. flip back over to green. They finally notice it. Okay, they finally notice. Okay, so then they immediately are like, holy shit. What, they grabbed it, sneaky tactics is pop, and then they immediately start rotating to go to this arc runner. Okay, from all sides start rotating. Okay, this arc runner's like, he's booking it, and then holy shit, and then the actual tactic for sneaky tactics pops up and catches everybody off guard. Flip it back over to red, and at the same time, ooh, let's erase this little arrow. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. All the rest of the marches instantly start popping up right there, and they absolutely obliterate song as the arc runner continues his trajectory towards capturing the arc. And they nuke this, they nuke that. They also have marches coming in from this side, so they collapse on this side, and they start collapsing in from here as well. Okay, to kind of cut off, the enemy approaching. But the real key right here was that right there, because that execution and timing, as I told y'all, they didn't instantly all target one person. They waited for song to get sucked up into that red circle with the exclamation point, and then they slowly started targeting and hitting everybody as they were trying to target the arc runner. And that was the beauty and the genius of everything. It wasn't once the arc carrier grabbed it, everyone became known. They waited for song to over approach, and then they instantly started popping from the sides and started hitting all of the runners. And oh boy, that was by far one of the best. I personally, I'm calling it right here, the best mid strat I've ever seen in Rise of Kingdoms. So I hope y'all enjoyed this breakdown episode. And here is the if, okay? Let me erase all these. If you encounter this and you're looking for a way to possibly hard counter it, okay, let me erase this. We'll do a quick breakdown of how you should counter strat it if this ever happens to you, or you see sneaky tactics getting popped, okay? Because we did see some members in our channel that did notice it, okay? They did notice it, and they instantly started calling for it. Okay, let me get these. Okay, so if you encounter this, let's start back off with green, which was song. Okay, so we'll put them back where they were. They were right here. Okay, we had red, which was TR. Okay, they had a circle here. They had a team here. Collapsing in. Okay. Now, if you're green, they did do the correct play off the rip. Okay. They did do the correct play off the rip, which was to be the aggressors and to really push them out. So they met them out here. Because there was zero resistance on the top side. Okay. The second song saw that sneaky tactics was popped, a light bulb should have gone off in their head. It was like, why would they pop this? You know, the skill is to hide 30 marches. Okay, if that happens in this scenario, your bells should be going off that you're about to get hard flanked on the backside. Okay, so your bell should have been going off that you're possibly about to get collapsed on with invisible marches. Okay, your mind should have instantly gone to that. Okay, if that happens, okay, you can do one of two things. I'm not saying this is just my opinion. You can do one of two things. Okay, one, you retreat back and surrender the advantage that you have. Okay, and posture up on the backside, because at the end of the day, they're trying to run it backwards. They're not trying to run it on your side. Okay, so posture back and then come back and retreat to this zone, to this point right here. Okay, that is what I personally would have done if I saw sneaky tactics get popped, because at the same time, what that's going to force, and let me erase this. What that's going to force TR to have to do one of two things. Okay. They're going to have to overextend. And let me kind of erase these arrows. That way it makes it a little clearer. They're going to have to overextend to come over here, which will enable you to do one of two things. There's a possibility that somebody accidentally targets, trying to grab the arc and targets a march, and then you start seeing marches pop up. The other thing it allows is it allows for reinforcements for song to start pushing up. Oh, and I have the wrong color. Apologies. To start pushing up from the bottom side, which is what ultimately you want your reinforcements to be coming through. So it allows you an opportunity for your marches to start pushing up in this direction. Okay. Because right now, as of right now, they see all their opponents coming in from the bottom side. They could have either done that and met them there, or two, what these marches could have done from the backside. Okay. And this is why I always tell y'all, very, very important. These corners right here are natural choke points. Okay. So Song could have done use those natural choke points and then just focus down on these red lines right here and choked them out. Okay. Because then they would have had two forces. They would have had one up top to handle what could have been, you know, the potential positioning of sneaky tactics, but two, they're cutting off reinforcements that are going to help. Okay. So that is what I personally would have done in order to counter it. You know, let me know in the comments what strategy you kind of thought was going to be, would be a nice counter to it, and which one you thought was, you know, the play. And if you really, really did enjoy the play. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to sub to the channel and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you don't miss a single video or live stream. And always, Burrito Gang, thank you for all the love and support, but don't forget to smash that like button. Lets us know that y'all want more Rise of Kingdoms content. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I am Anthony with the Bulbaritos, and I will see you all on the next video. Bulba out.
No sé qué tú ves en mí, mi amor. Ya no dejes de mirarme, que ya me gusta quién soy. Contigo me siento en control. Eres el balance.